That's a look at our setting tonight.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Joe Harris, Harden out there with Brown, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Middleton left side. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Harden can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here's Holiday after the basket by Brooklyn. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holiday. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. Harden the pass to Jordan. Stolen by Middleton. Giannis inside. KD's on him.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Outside Jordan. Back to Harden. Pass to KD. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Outside Jordan. Harden the pass to Durant. The dish now to Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. Brown against DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Harden the pass to Durant. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. The kick out to Brown. And a missed late.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
There is no coach that does not ask his point guard to distribute the ball. Holiday did just that with that time.
And Brooklyn has possession following the bucket by the Bucks. Durant down low, covered by Giannis. Lopez with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by KD. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break, and the jam by Harden.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Lobs it up for Jordan. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Outside Durant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Great natural instincts of Durant. A good decision maker now on the pick and roll.
The Nets making a switch here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Joe Harris. Kyrie Irving is checked in for Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Dinwiddie outside. KD on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Now here is Irving. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Green. Kyrie Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. They get a hand on it, dishes it to Green. Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Irving. The pass to Green. Back to Irving. Shoots from 8. They get it back. Moves back up. Passes it to Claxton. Here's Luwawu. Here now is Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. But they get it back. Kicks it to Green. Outside Irving. Shoots over Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bucks trail. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Teague deciding where to go with it. Here's Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. To the inside. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Here's Portis. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Nets go the other way with it. For the 3. Warnock grabs the board. And it's the Bucks ball. Portis kicks to Teague. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Aston Morrow. Dinwiddie against Teague. Irving with the steal. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Fords the pass to Teague. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Tucker. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Shakes him, and he sinks the layup. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Harden. Harris right side. Brown outside. Harden left side. Back to Brown. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And that'll do it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
And the all-star Kevin Durant, a slender, quick-footed forward, has added a bit of physicality and defensive presence to his game the last couple years.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Jordan sends it back.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves.
The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Outside Holiday. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here is Harris. No points in the game yet for him. Brown against DiVincenzo. Brown dishes to Jordan. Back to Brown. Nets passing it around. 2 on the clock. Here's KD. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
The difference it makes to have someone like Kevin Durant on the floor with his sixth sense to launch the shot before the clock can expire.
Giannis outside. Harris against Middleton.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The shot by KD. No good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Here's Holiday. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. "11 feet away." Offensive rebound. Claxton. Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. Here's Claxton. Green inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Bucks trail by 8. To end the cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Giannis has got 10 points.
So Giannis scores inside, one of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint, and a strong feel for the attack that time.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Green, the pass to Claxton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the Bucks with some changes. And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. And Forbes kicks to Portis. Poke loose. Back to Forbes. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Knocked away.
And that's turned over in about the most frustrating way possible.
There's good turnovers. That wasn't one of them. At least this one doesn't lead to an automatic fast break, the live ball turnover. So that's the best you can say about that play.
Teague against Dinwiddie. Now Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Well, we all know that Jeff Teague is one of the quickest guys in the game, and sometimes when he picks up that much speed, he can also get up and finish.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the 1.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Teague drives in. That shot, no good. Nets leading by 9, and even 3-on-3 break. And that's an intentional foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Now, here is Harden. It's Durant on the wing. Kicks it out to Harden. Harris outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Bucks shooting in this game, 45%. There's the lob at Kumbo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Left side, Harris. Three-pointer. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, out of the Kumbo. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Lopez. Good work defensively by Harden. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And now we've got the intentional foul. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Bucks call timeout.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys.
Thank you, David. Durant finds Jordan.
Skilled and instinctual enough to have the offense run through him. KD has become an expert at passing out of the pick and roll.
Middleton for 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Irving. Lopez, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Launches the 3. Irving can't hit. Bucks trail by 12. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Just more and more you see these small little plays that give you an idea how much Giannis is assimilating with his offensive game. Angles, passes, and more playmaking.
Harden scanning the floor. Outside Irving. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding.
Oh, the power on that prudent.
Unreal. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
1:52 left in the fourth. And the pass to Irving. Jordan kicks to Irving. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
Well, a little bit each year, Giannis gets fouled at a higher and higher clip. That shows about how much more aggressive and how much more confident and how much more usage he's had through his first few seasons.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. A step-back shot here. 5 to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in just the second half.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to KD. Lets it go from 14.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Harden with it. Irving surveying the floor. Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Bucks.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Middleton against Harden. Harris outside. Left side, KD. Passes to Harden. Harris outside. From downtown, misses there.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in the area.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming down the tunnel, an opportunity here at the... What a gorgeous nighttime. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. Middleton looking it over. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. Here's Lopez. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. Stolen by Middleton. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Dishes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Inside, Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovich has got 5. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here is Holiday. Lopez finds Holiday. Now here's Giannis. Shot left block. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's the three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. He has 6. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Giannis passes to Middleton. He kicks to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Launches a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Loads it up for Giannis. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with no one around. Capella dishes to Young. And it's in there.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. And here's Bogdanovic. He's got 9. Offside Collins. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 4. He dishes it to Gallinari. Down low, Okongwu. Great D that time from Portis. Here is Forbes. Portis kicks to Forbes. Back to Portis. Over Okongwu. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Now here's Williams. No points in the game yet for him. Okongwu dishes to Williams. Gallinari down low. Guarded by Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Gallinari. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A nice shot by Teague.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Williams.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Now here's Teague. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Williams passes to Herter. Williams looking around. And there's the feed to Okongwu. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And Teague, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Teague's got his second bucket.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Molinari on the wing. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Outside Portis. Now the pass to Nwora. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portis, the pass to Nwora. To the middle, taken away by Williams. And here's the fast break. A shot by Reddish, no good. Bucks leading by 4. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
The Hawks have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Teague against Williams. Teague left side. Out left to the wing. Nwora, the pass to Tucker. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young with the ball. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now Holiday, he's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Got it off in time, and that one released in time, but no good. And all right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The largest lead they had was 6. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Bogdanovic wide open. The offensive rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. that one on Collins. The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Here's Middleton. Following the basket by Trae Young. Passes it to Giannis. Nifty move. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trailing. Back to Collins. Over Giannis. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Herter. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Atlanta again missing.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And Teague has it in the corner. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Teague is outstanding at making the right decision, especially in the pick and roll. Change of pace, his tight handles, his passing is superb.
The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Teague. It's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now the feed to Tucker. Back to Teague. Out to the right wing. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Clock is at 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks trail by 7. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Reddish. The 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Reddish has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Teague. Banked in off the glass. Teague's got 6.
Yeah, you could see how Teague was probing the defender there, seeing if he could catch him leaning and drive to the rim. Nicely done.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Now here's Teague. Goes up to the stripe. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 6. Gallinari outside. The pass to Williams. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bucks leading by 6. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Back to Teague. It's stolen by Reddish. Fast break, here they come. Here's Snell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Snell's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. And here is Teague to the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. For 3, Middleton. No good on that one. The Hawks shooting 40% from the field. Right side, Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Inside, Lopez. Rebounded by the Hawks. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. Out to Gallinari. From deep. Pass to Reddish. Back to Capella. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Middleton. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. DiVincenzo against Young.
And here we go, guys. This possession could make or break them right here.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot comes out. Good defensive work there by Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Outside Holiday. Giannis Dishes to Lopez. It's good.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
Here's Young. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is off. In the corner, Middleton with it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Now it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by Capella. Here's Hunter. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Lopez outside, and so the Bucks take the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. Players' final few moments. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Nets, Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. Now, here is Young. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose and stolen by Harris. Here's Brown and finished off by Brown.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Young outside. And the basket is good. Now Harden. Pass to KD. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Out to KD. Back to Jordan. It's stolen by Capella. Inside, here's Young. Finished off the break.
Trae Young is so good in transition, just has a great feel to make an impact.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Brown finds Harden. And it goes down 2 points.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Hawks working the ball around. Stolen by Harden. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Capella, high post. Jordan with some nice D.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Brown. To the middle. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Dinwiddie against Bogdanovich. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. It's all knotted up.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now, here is Irving. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Dinwiddie. Overdone. And again, it's the Nets missing. Hawks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Down low, here's Fernando. Second chance shot. Can't capitalize inside. Tie game in Brooklyn. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Okongwu. He's out there with Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at center. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Passes it to Llewellyn. Here's Claxton to the wing right side. Dinwiddie right side. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here to the inside. Bank shot, no good. And it's the Hawks ball. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from. Finds the open man.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Dunn passes to Herter. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. Here now is Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The kick out to Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Claxton. That one drops for him. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Nets passing it around. There's Dinwiddie. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hawks with possession here. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Fernando. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
There's a lot to like about Kevin Huerter as a catalyst. Smart, skilled, and versatile.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. Brooklyn trailing. Durant down low. He's guarded by Collins.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Capella's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Outside Durant. Inside, Jordan. Shooting foul as, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's...
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that'll do...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close to the game it's been so far. Nets trail by 4. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Outside for Durant. Fires for 3. Good on the triple. KD's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's really nothing you can do to stop that. Durant at his height, he has a quick trigger, and he makes it look easy.
Young dishes to Collins. Young pass to Capella. And it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high.
Harden with it. Pass to KD. To the middle. And the dunk by Jordan.
I still marvel at the guard level skills for a player that size of Kevin Durant.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Nine feet out. And he gets it to go. Young's got 8. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Out to Harris. A 3-ball. And the Nets, another 3.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella, and it's blocked by Jordan. Capella with the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now, here is Harden. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. Collins passes to Capella. And he goes big with a dunk right over DeAndre Jordan.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Pass to Brown. Passes to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. 3-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Young with no one around. Off target with his 3. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. The pass to Durant. Fires the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Claxton the pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Now Dunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Gallinari kicks to Okongwu. Pass to Herter. And it's Dunn in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Atlanta gets it back. Okongwu, the pass to Gallinari. And it's blocked. .29 seconds left in the third. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Right at the free throw line. Here's Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Stolen away. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 1. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Gallinari. Also, Okongwu out there, and it's done in at the point.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
KD with it. Okongwu covering, and the dunk by Jordan.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Herter, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jordan kicks to Brown. Durant, the pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Most of DeAndre's field goals are dunks. Exceptional at getting great position down inside.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That is his first foul of the game. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's Harden. Outside, KD. There's the 3 to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan kicks to Harris. Shoots. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Yep, it counts. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Irving passes to KD. The tray. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
And the free throw, no good. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Harden with it. From deep three-point range, and the shot goes in. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Johnson in for Joe Harris. Young drives in, count it, and the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Moving against Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. High post, KD working on Collins. The kick out to Irving. Shoots the three. And it's Durant missing. The Hawks leading. They're running. All going up court. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. He's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for the Nets. Atlanta also making some changes here. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Durant dishes to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And finished off by Collins.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Now here's Harden. Here's the feed to Irving. Baseline J on the way. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young against Irving. Young inside. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Now Irving. Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. Oh, missed it. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here is Holiday. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Here is Harden after Drew Holiday scored. Harden the pass to Jordan. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Harden. Brown outside. And there's the pass to Harris. Clock at 4. Count that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's DiVincenzo. After the basket by Brooklyn, a shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open, drains the three-pointer.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jordan. And here's Harris from the arc. Harden kicks to Jordan. He dishes it to Harris. Back to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Brown finds Durant. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Now, here is Harden. And the pass to KD. The kick out to Brown. Back to Jordan. It's Brown on the wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 3. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Here's Llewellyn. Dishes it to Dinwiddie. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Yes, that goes in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Giannis right side. They get a hand on it and stolen by Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Outside Portis. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's Irving. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
I think the underdog story, started when I was...
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got Portis. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Nets trail by 6. Now here is Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Irving. A floater, Claxton. The kick out to Irving. The good-looking shot from the wing. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Goes up on the wing. Dinwiddie against T. Back to Portis. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, when you have a PG like Jeff Teague who can run that pick and roll perfectly, it's certainly a luxury. Nice pass there.
Irving looking for an opening. Here's the dish to Dinwiddie.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Bucks leading by 4. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Holiday dishes to Lopez. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And the Nets miss again. Antetokounmpo against KD.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
KD passes to Harden. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. KD passes to Brown. Outside, KD. 6 to shoot. Jordan kicks to Harris. Lets it go with a 3.
Chris Middleton can guard multiple positions out there, and his defensive effort solid on that play.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holiday finds Lopez. Up and in on the layup. Lopez has got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. 59 seconds left in the first half. It's Harden with the drive. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Harden. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Pulls up. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
T kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Teague, the pass to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Harden left side. Passes it to Brown. Back to Harden. What a play. Simply drains it. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that does it for our halftime show.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Antetokounmpo dishes to T. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. How the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet.
Your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
Harden against T. Outside for Durant. Nets passing it around. For three, Harris. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The pass to Harden to stop the run. Durant with a wide open look. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Drew Holiday is checked in for the Bucks.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Dinwiddie. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Holiday looking for an opening. He dishes it to Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Lopez right side. And no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly, and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Outside Holiday. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. In the corner, Irving with it. Pass to Claxton. They kick it out to Green. Lopez with the steal. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Giannis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Milwaukee shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And that's an intentional foul. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 8 points.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
From deep, Antetokounmpo. It's good on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 11.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. He's guarded closely. Green passes to Irving. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Here's Connaughton. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Tucker. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On its way from Irving to beat the quad. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks leading by 9. On the court for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Back to Teague. He feeds it to Tucker. The kick out to Teague. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Harden scanning the floor. And there's the pass to KD. To the middle. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
Love that pick and roll right there. DeAndre Jordan completes the play and very efficient at doing so.
For 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Irving.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Harden against Holiday. Back to Giannis. And it's sent back by KD. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Here's Harden on the wing. Jordan the pass to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 7.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Now Durant. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Middleton left side. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And now a 9-point Milwaukee lead.
Now working in the mid-range, Middleton finding some ways to play in between.
Durant up top, Lopez covering. Durant dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And here's Middleton. From past the arc. From downtown. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden outside. It's up a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday with the 3. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Harden dishes to KD. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Outside for Durant. Fires from deep. Let's keep it alive. Here's Jordan. The Nets working the ball around now. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 ball is good.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits and makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Nobody near Irving. They get it again. From deep. Connects from downtown.
And how about the poise from Kyrie Irving? These are the moments he lives for.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Timeout called, the Nets. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from...
David, thank you. The countdown is on. Welcome to 2K Sports for a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. There's the 3. Collins grabs the miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Stolen by Middleton. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Hunter, no one around him. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And here is DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. Giannis left side. Hits it from about 6 feet away.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Middleton outside. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Great open look there.
And
Easy to admire Young's confidence. Knows he has the ability to drain it from way outside.
Holiday against Collins.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young finds Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And it comes off the front of the rim. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Now, here is Young. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Young's got 5 now.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Middleton outside. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They trail by 1.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open out to Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young taking his time here. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
The Hawks shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now here is Holiday. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Collins. Back to Young. Young is double. To the inside. Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Middleton outside. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Collins.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Young way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 2. Stay with it. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Throws it up high, and Okongwu slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Teague. And he converts the layup. Teague's got his first points in this one.
Excellent body control that time from Teague to feel the contact, but still be able to keep himself in position to score.
Back to Williams. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Gallinari. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Portis. Tucker dishes to Teague. Back to Tucker. Pass to Connaughton. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Connaughton. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Gallinari finds Williams. And Gallinari throws it down.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Portis. Over Okongwu. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Hey, Teague's not a big guy, but he's not really pint-sized. Nonetheless, impressive work for the little fella to get it done inside.
1:57 left here in the second. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Back to Gallinari from the arc. And it's Gallinari again missing.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Passes to Connaughton. And here is Portis. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Offensive rebound. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Fires for three. The Bucks getting another chance here for the three. No good that time. The Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the wide open shot from Reddish misses the three. The Bucks trail to the paint. Bucks passing it around. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Williams passes to Reddish. Here's Herter. And stolen by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Tucker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. Kicks it to Hunter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Hunter. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Bucks ball. Now, Giannis. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. DiVincenzo against Young. Here's Collins. Here's Capella. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. The 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton is simply a very versatile and dangerous offensive player. He's clever at using the pull-up jumper in the right spots to balance out his shot-making repertoire.
Bogdanovich looking around. Outside Collins. 5 to shoot. Looking for Young. He gets it there. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez.
Ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good defensive work there by Young.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. The dish to Giannis. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Bogdanovich against Antetokounmpo. Trying to end the drought. And that one hits back iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo finds Giannis. Young with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And he gets the bucket.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Outside Holiday. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Young outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 10 points in the game.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
And 1:01 left in the third. Pass to Forbes. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The feed now to Giannis. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Portis. Antetokounmpo. That's a two-pointer. Collins grabs the miss.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what his offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And here's Giannis from outside. No good on that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Milwaukee. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, on the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Teague with the ball, and it's Reddish picking him up. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Outside Teague, inside. Gallinari with the steal.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Here's Herter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Herter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Teague finds Portis. Just 5 on the clock. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the middle, the kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter. He feeds it to Okongwu. Shoots over Portis. A shot by Okongwu, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Tucker the pass to Portis. Back to Tucker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Williams looking around. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Now Collins. He dishes it to Young. Bogdanovich against Howard. They get it back. And it's Capella missing. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Young outside. He kicks to Hunter. Capella trying to free himself up. Hunter no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Hawks shooting around 41% on the night. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Middleton. And it's the Bucks on the break. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Over Bogdanovich. Antetokounmpo, no good.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Young kicks to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Giannis. And no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Young. Finished off the break. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Holiday against Bogdanovich. Lopez kicks to Giannis. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Young dishes to Capella. There's the pass to Hunter. Pocket 6. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Middleton for 3.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see is your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
Young outside. No good. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Set him up well there, Brook Lopez.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting... Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of... Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the two-guard position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the point. Now here's Durant. And KD throws it down.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Harden the pass to Durant. Launches it. Let's keep it alive. Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jordan. Harden outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Jordan. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. The 3. The rebound by Harden. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The pass to Jordan. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And here is Durant. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Nets with the new shot clock. Pass to Harden. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden has a wide open look. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Brown against Young. Passes it to Herter. Back to Young. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. And here's Young after the three-pointer from KD. Young dishes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Bucket is good. Collins has got 6 points.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Young. Kicks it to Capella. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Down low. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Williams gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Here's Claxton. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Bogdanovich out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Reddish. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Hawks trail by 3. Williams finds Bogdanovich. Here's Reddish. Back to Bogdanovich. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Dinwiddie outside. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich against Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Williams. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw. He doesn't get the second one. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Pass to Reddish. Back to Williams. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Williams has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Dinwiddie with it. Now the dish to Irving. They kick it out to Green. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Green. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Bruce Brown, who's checked in for Irving. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. Now, here's Collins. 6 points for him. Hunter dishes to Capella. Brooklyn with the rebound. Brown outside. Right side Green. Here's Jordan. A shot off that time. Collins with some nice D. Young with no one around. No good from outside. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brown the pass to Green. Back to Brown. Jordan with it. Capella covering. Jordan kicks to Brown. Here's the teardrop. Tries again. Kicks it out to Harden. And the pass to Harris. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Herter, guarded by Harden. And the shot is good.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Harden dishes to Brown. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. They kick it out to Green. He dishes it to Harris. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got his first basket.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Here is Harden. In the corner, it's Harris. Over Hunter. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far.
Brooke, it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the... And that does it for our halftime show.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Luwawu. He's out there with Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in at the one. For the lead. No good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. Inside. Outside for KD. Shoots over Capella. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Durant's got the first points of the second half here for Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 3. Young pass to Herter. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Young inside, covered by Irving. Young's shot is good.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. A 3-ball. The kick out to Irving. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. Here's Luwawu. Dinwiddie wide open. Outside for Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Dinwiddie outside. Irving passes to Claxton.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Young, here we go. And they pick up 2. Young's got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
On the wing, Irving. Claxton the pass to Durant. To the paint. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers
has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Then for the Nets, Harris is checked in for Luwawu. Brown comes in for Irving. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Harden the pass to Brown. Harris outside. Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. The pass to Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Brown outside. On the wing, Harden. Shot from the wing. Count it. Good. Harden's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Gallinari surveying the D. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. To the inside, Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Now here's Williams. Gallinari outside. To the middle, and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Williams against Harden. Double team on Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Harden bounce pass. Here's KD. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
The third quarter comes to a... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Gallinari. Bogdanovich is out there with Dunn. Then it's Reddish. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, just amazing hustle. Chris Dunn using his long arms to come away with these kinds of steals.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Trae Young subbed in for Bogdanovich. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Bruce Brown.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now, here is Young. Nets leading by 4. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Jordan. Back to Harden. Green against Young. 6 to shoot. Harris draws the double. They kick it out to Green. Fires it up. Again, the Nets for 2.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Pass to Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's laid up and in by Young.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Jordan kicks to Irving. Down low. Harden finds Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
The Hawks trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Feeds to Collins. Passes it to Reddish. Harden against Dunn. Over Harden. Dunn misses. Nets leading by 6. Harden the pass to Jordan. Harris looking it over. Harden outside. Atlanta with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Just a bright, young offensive talent. Young isn't shy about forcing the action. Takes a lot of trips to the line.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. And Hunter subbed in for Reddish. And then for Brooklyn, Durant's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Jordan. Outside, KD. Here's the 3. The shot comes out. And Atlanta will come the other way. Gallinari attacking. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now, here is Irving. He's tightly guarded. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Young. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Chris Dunn. Here now is Dinwiddie. Durant with a wide open look. It's good from long range. And the Nets lead by 7.
Well, Kevin Durant goes right up with it. Doesn't give the defense a chance to react.
Bogdanovic wide open. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside Jordan. To the paint. Gallinari with the steal. Capella goes in. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Hawks passing it around. In low. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Irving passes to KD. It's in!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Bye.